Hey guys, so welcome back to our channel. Today I am going to be showing you how to do probably one of the easiest crafts. It's easy, it's fast, and you can have these done in no time. So I have pins. I ordered these from Maker Flow. It comes with a stainless steel barrel that is on the top. So let me undo it and I'll show you. So this is going to be the weeding pin portion. I got these off of Amazon, so it could be a weeding pin or an ink pen, but this piece just slides right over the top of that. Okay, so I'm going to sit all these little pieces to the side and pray that I can put it back together when I'm done. I just have a marker here that I will use when I go to put the UV resin on. So what I did is I printed, this is actually for an order, I printed pin wraps. Now these are just printed on white vinyl, and it is literally the easiest thing. Now I do believe that I made this a little bit bigger, but it can be trimmed, so that's okay. I'd rather have it a little bit bigger than not big enough. So I'm just gonna cut around the pin wrap. Okay, so there we have it. I don't know if you guys use these. I have one of these on my desk. It's a mess, so don't judge me. I use this as my guide because there's a straight line. So I'm gonna pull the vinyl off the backing, just like that, and I'm gonna lay it down. And I'm going to take my weeding pin and I'm gonna bring this down to where it lines up with this straight line. Okay. And then I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to, I'm going to like line it up right along the edge. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. I'm going to just eyeball it and line it up. I'm gonna roll it just a little bit to get the vinyl to stick, and then I'm just gonna smush it down and roll it all the way around. And there we go. Now I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and I'm gonna clean up around the edge. You probably wanna make sure your needle is, or not your needle, but your blade is sharp. And I'll go back and clean that up in just a minute. So I'm gonna switch this needle out. I don't know why I keep calling it a needle. Blade. Just switch the blade out. So then I put a new blade in, and I'm just going to trim around this piece, kind of down at an angle so it's straight all the way around. Okay. So round and round. And just like that. Move this stuff out of the way. Now I'm using my Magic Cure lamp from Resin Rockers. And I'm going to use it on the highest setting. And I need to charge it. Okay, so I'm gonna sit that there. I'm going to take this and just push it on the end of this marker. It works. It does, right? Then I'm gonna use our UV resin. So I'm just going to put it on the pen and I'm gonna smooth it out. And I just want to make sure I get around the top, down the seam. When I say literally you can have this done in less than 10 minutes, probably less than that. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to hold it under my light. And I'm just going to spin it. I think I have my little metal piece the wrong way. So I'm just going to spin it. And sometimes I don't use UV resin. If I'm epoxying cups and I have pins that need to be done, I'll just go ahead and put them, cover them up with regular epoxy. I use the fast set epoxy from Resin Rockers. Everything that I use will be linked in the description below. So we're just gonna spin this. Want to make sure that it's cured. I think I need to flip my little piece around when this is done. Some people I see just leave it there. I don't know if that works, but yeah, let me see if I can fix this. I think this goes this way, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just gonna hold it under here. I'm gonna do 60 seconds. We do offer a Pen Buddy and a Pen Pal. If you epoxy your pens, like with regular epoxy, we do have the Pen Buddy or the Pen Pal that attaches to the end of your PVC arm. So that's also another option if you want to use that. Got about 18 seconds left. So then I will fill, and it's smooth. I do want to run it through probably another 90 seconds. Oh, my thing has died. I gotta find my cord. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. I have her all plugged in. I am going to go ahead and hit it for 90 seconds. I'm just gonna hold the pen there. The pen wraps are available on our website. The UV resin is available on our website. And again, the Magic Cure lamp, you can get that from Resin Rockers. The pens came from Maker Flow. They only have the pen insert, so I will also include the link to where you can find the weeding pen insert. So as you can see, it's counting down. Move this where you can see it. Probably could go a little bit up on the wattage. I don't know why it keeps going down. There we go. So it goes from 6 watts to 48 watts. And we're almost done. And there you go. Now you can sand this down if you want to. The next coat you could add a little bit of glitter to your UV resin. And then you just put it apart. This one still feels a little sticky. I think it's because I didn't have my light as high as it could go. Let's just go ahead and put it in here. I'm gonna let this sit in here for the 114 seconds it's got left, and I will be back. All right, so our pen is done. I'm gonna shut this off, and then I'm gonna show you. You're going to take your piece that you just did, you're gonna slide it over the top. Then you're gonna take your weeding pen insert and drop it down. And then you're going to take this little spring, slide it there. Then you're going to grab the top of your pen and you're going to hold it in place. And you're going to I always get these backwards. So you're just going to have to bear with me because, you know, very good at putting these back together. There we go. And that's it. And you are done. Now you could do several coats of UV resin on this if you wanted to. I'll probably go back over this with another coat. But I just wanted to give you an idea of how easy it was to do this. And maybe you could add it to like your craft shows, your craft fairs, whatever you're doing. It's something really easy and they're fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up down at the bottom. And I will see you next time. Okay, love you, bye.